trash pickup comes today, doesn't it?
Yep, that's right.
And you paid the bill, right? Because it's your month.
No.
You didn't pay the bill?
Yeah, that's right.
But you're going to, right?
Nope.
Why not, Frank?
Hello. Welcome to Monday's stream. Any and everybody. It's Davinci Resolve Blender Day. So we're gonna be doing we actually got a request from somebody. We're gonna be doing a little color grading, color recoloring of some footage that was sent to me, and then we're just gonna be making some shorts from our other gaming days, my gaming days. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and load up Davinci Resolve after I take a sip. Take a quick sip and then load up Davinci. Hopefully it cooperates today. I'm just going to leave the music on. Davinci's loading up pretty slow today. Come on, let's go. Goodness, you were slow today. There we go. All right. All right. Excellent. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is, well, once Davinci decides to... Oh, you know, I just remembered? Okay. So, hold that thought. I actually have to do some scene rearrangement because I can't right-click whenever I'm using Davinci, and you won't be able to see that. So, actually, let's go with the scene instead. Okay. Much better. I don't have my cool little webcam down here, but that's all right. That's okay. So, first things first is I need to open up my file browser and get the files that were sent to me. Just sent to me by Picard. Picard, he's a moderator in the Davinci Resolve community Discord server. And he had some color grading questions. I'm going to click don't change because I will change the frame rate myself. I just have to verify that I have all the right information, and he was very kind to send me the specs for the footage that he sent me. Okay, so this is Matroska's or MKV files. Got the size right there. It's 1 hour and 3 minutes. Nah, surely not. The original that he recorded was probably 1 hour and 3 minutes, so he probably like recorded this from Netflix or something. 24 FPS. Ooh, using LAVF. Okay, so what I'm looking for is color space info. Color space YUV. Okay, so chroma subsampling's 420. Okay, so YUV is kind of a broad color space. It's basically just like, it could be either Rec 709 or sRGB. YUV, it's either YUV or RGB actually. So yeah, I'm not going to get into all that though. So this is the audio codec. Okay, so the color range is limited. Yeah. Okay, so not a big deal. So we just basically got YUV, 24 FPS, 16:9. Got the reference frames, 4 frames. AVC, okay, AVC codec. Good stuff. All right, so we've got our media here. We're on the cut page, the disgusting, useless cut page. Flip over to the edit page, and I'm going to drop in. Oh, you know what? I need to change my FPS, though, because 24 FPS footage in a 30 FPS timeline does not look very good. Okay, so what should we start with? Okay, so that's Gyatso, that's Katara, and then that's Aang. From the live action Netflix adaptation of Atla, the inferior adaptation. We'll start with Aang here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete the... I forgot about that. I always forget about that. If you push delete on audio, it will delete everything. You have to hit backspace. So I'm just going to take this straight into the color page. So what well, actually here, another thing I could do is I could say, actually, you know what? Let me, whoa, who's that handsome fella? Checking on my stream. All right, let me look up. Oh, you know what? I wonder if IMDb has that information, the color information. I doubt it, but worth a shot, worth a look. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, so The Last Airbender was the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong travesty. Okay, so we got to go down to technical stuff. Technical stuff. Tech specs, there it is. View. Yeah. So they filmed it on a Cine Alta Venice. Dolby Atmos sound mix. Yeah, nothing about color space. Okay, so that's too bad. Let's look up Netflix color space requirements. OBS? Netflix has color space requirements for image capture, image processing, and displays. Right. What are they? Scene referred color space such as Alexa wide gamut. What is the export color space, please? Input, output, Rec 709, Rec 2020. Okay, so Rec 709 or Rec 2020. They got P3D65. I wonder if... Oh, so that's just the gamut and the white point. Okay. So Rec 2020 would be my guess. I'm going to guess it's Rec 2020. So we'll do that. Okay, so here's something I could do. It may not work because this is an output color space, and it's so basically the color information is baked into the footage, so it won't actually benefit us in any way, but we can pull it in a color space transform. And so say this is, so we said this was Rec 2020. And say it was like gamut 22, or was it 24? Probably 24. Right. So that transfers that into Rec 709 linear. But we can put this into Davinci wide gamut and linear. Leave it in linear. The problem with that is linear is more for VFX because it's a 1-to-1 data color ratio, or it's a 1-to-1 ratio between the color space and the transfer function. But when it comes to color grading, that's not necessarily what we want, because we would really ideally have log footage, because that gives us more room to play with the color data and have more playroom, basically. So that's not really going to benefit us here. So I'm just going to go straight into the color page. And here's the way I set up my color space. We usually start off in the color space with one node. I am going to start off, like I always start off, I start off with 4 nodes. Alt-S, 1. Oh, okay, that's Windows. Whoopsies. Alt-S, so click on that. Alt SSS. Give myself 4 nodes. So this one, you are freezing up on me. Why are you doing that? Okay. So this one, I'm going to label as my exposure, EXP. And this one is going to be my contrast, or my ratio between my highlights and my shadows. So I'm going to right click, call this ratio. This one will be my saturation. And then this one is usually what I reserve for my color space transform, but we're not going to do that here. So actually, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this node. That said, this is already color graded footage. The data is baked in, so we don't really have much playroom. So what I'm going to do instead, and here's something that I highly recommend that you do when you're color grading in Davinci Resolve, is you always should ideally have your video scopes open, which is this little button right here. And this is the parade. Then you can have the waveform here. This shows like all the, like the ratios of every color between, like alpha, red, green, blue, and then like, exposure, or exposure, highlight, gain, whatever. Vector scope, this is what people really use for, like, they use this specifically for skin tone. Like, so this is like the skin tone line between red and yellow, because this is where most skin tones lie. And then the histogram, that's just shows like a chart for each color, what is present in the scene. You can see that the red's a little bit flatter than the rest because there's a very little bit of red here, and there's more green, blue everywhere else. And the CIE chromaticity, so this is kind of like, this is showing the basic general color space coverage of Rec 709. So I'm guessing Davinci is already reading this as Rec 709, so I'm glad we didn't do the Rec 2020 transfer. But anyways, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sitting on the parade, just because it helps me like visualize the colors and like the severity or the presence of each color. So what I will do, what do we want first off? Let's say we try to make this like a little bit more fiery. It looks like it's already burned, but let's try to make it look like so it's not so burned. Rather so that it's not old burned, but that is still like freshly burned. So, and my exposure is actually pretty good, but I'm going to drop another node here. Maybe actually I can bring up the gain just a tiny bit, and that brings up the whites, brings it up super bright, and you can see right here that it is super duper blown out, and you can see on the vector scope right here where it's cutting through the very top of the vector scope. That means it's clipping. I mean, usually that's generally what we don't want, but this is just for a fan edit, so it's not for anything like, it's not for like client work or anything, it's just for fun. So anyway, so I'm blowing out the gain. And then should I go to the HDR wheels? Yeah, maybe. I'll mess around in HDR wheels a little bit later. But okay, so in the we'll say in the gains, I'm going to boost just the red a little bit more. Okay, you seeing how it's getting that red in there? And how the red right here in the vector scope is climbing whenever I change it. Look at it go. And now, so this is dangerously close to clipping. Well, I mean, it is clipping already, but it's, so if we like super duper blow it out, then it's going to look, like trash. There's no balance, because the red is just completely just being, just destroying the image. So I think I had it to like 1.31 where it was looking. Maybe a little bit more than that. There, give it a nice little, make it look a little bit yellowish here. And so like with most colors, we want balance. So if we're pumping red into the highlights, then in the shadows, we should probably be pumping in mostly blue, a little bit of green. So that's what lift is. The lift is what is like the bottom of the vector scope, the shadows. So I'm going to pump some blue into the shadow, or I could subtract red. Let's see what that looks like. It's basically the same thing, but not much. Okay, so I'm going to pump some blue into the shadows. A little more blue, and then a little bit of green. And then, if we wanted to... Oh, I've been on the exposure this whole time. Okay, so I'm just going to clear the node label. Just leave it like that. Whatever. Okay, so now it's looking kind of blue, green, and so the lights are not looking as red. So I'm going to bump some more gain in there. And then I'm going to switch over to the HDR wheels. And then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to pump the light ever so slightly into the red orange area. And now we're seeing that it's getting super blown out and kind of, it's a little bit too blown out. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to drop my gain in total down a bit. So yeah, actually that looks way better. It looks a little bit too blown out the other way. But the shadows are also looking a little bit darker than I'd like. So I am going to take the gamma, I'm going to drop the gamma, and watch right here what happens with the gamma when with the vector scope when I drop the gamma. It makes it darker. So what I want to do is I actually want to boost the gamma, because you can see right here when I drop the gamma, here I'll reset that. So when I drop the gamma, you can see that it kind of stretches. It like stretches the colors out towards the bottom mostly. So I'm going to reset that, and then I'm going to actually boost the gamma, and it pushes it more towards the mids. So with that being done, if I feel like I want to maybe decrease the shadows just a little bit, I can do so right here with the shadow value. It's not quite as dark as it was, so that's pretty good. And then I'm going to go back to my HDR wheel. Maybe pump in some more red into the light. Okay, and then I'm going to... what do we want to do now? See, this is when I could put some effects in here, but like I'd rather do like the effects and compositing. But okay. So let's try a little bit of let's try some more effects in here. See if we can get some like a little bit of glow or something. And I'll drop the glow on this node here. And then we'll just do shiny regions. No, we don't want the shiny regions. Glow alone. Nah. So, so we can make this, so this can look a little bit ethereal, or that the burning is behind him. Oh, ooh, you know what? That might be a good idea. Or like he's the avatar and he's come to just destroy, just to mess your day up. Okay, so color filter. We can mess with the color filter, I guess. Relative spread red. We'll boost that up a bit. Why is this not doing what I want it to do? Oh, because this just affects the spread of the glow. Okay, that makes sense. Reset that. But we can pump a little bit more orange in there. But it is, again, it's super duper blowing out the sky in the background. So maybe instead of using the gain and going to the HDR wheels, no, don't want to do the RGB mixer. What to do? That's the raw settings, and this is the color match. We don't have we didn't get the color checker in this shot, so we're just gonna have to kind of do what we do. Maybe I'll just bump in some of the temp a little bit, bump the temp up a bit. Yeah, so that makes it look a little bit warmer overall, at least. And then I can actually, now that I've got the glow on this, I can put some glow into the shadows, or red into the shadows rather, just a wee bit. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so if I do this, D, is it D or Control D? Control D. Okay, so that's what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. This is the first shot where it's just like Aang in a kind of, you know, desolate, already burnt out wasteland, but then with the grade. That's full screen. Yikes. But with the full grade, Control D. Oh, got it. Select all of them. There. Kind of looks like he's still in the presence of like a burning, whatchamacallit, like it's like the fire's still going on. And again, it's not a excuse me, it's not a professional color grade by any means, but this is the downside of working with treated footage with the color data just baked in. You got no playroom. But anyways, that's an idea. So like just basic overview. The lift values for your primaries, your color wheels. The lift is going to take care of your shadows. The gamma is kind of the overall ratio between your shadows and your lift. Or I'm sorry, your shadows and your highlights. The gain is just like straight exposure. So like if you need your image to be just overall lighter, just, you know, pump up your gain and whatnot. And offset, you can kind of, you know, well, yeah, actually offset. If I were to offset the red, even though I did all this work, if I were just to offset the red and bring it down, it just pulls all the red down towards the shadows, which is essentially taking the red out. So redo or undo that. So offset's one of those things where like I just only touch it if I need to make like a minute adjustment, like that's looking a little bit too blue. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull just the tiniest bit of blue out, like maybe a value of 5, you know, and then put it back in. It gets a little bit more purpley. So then this is looking like straight orange, but then it's got like a little bit of a purple hue in the darker areas, basically. Okay, so that's our first one. Now what are we going to do with this one? This is a very blue image. Let's mess with this one next. Okay, so Aang is looking like he's in the far. Now let's try, maybe we'll see if we can make Katara look a little bit like she's in a forest rather than a glacier area. All right. Once again, Alt S, boop, boop, boop. And I'm not going to bother labeling them this time. Label them how you want. That's just, I do very rudimentary color grades in my full-time job just because it's social media marketing materials mostly. Nothing cinematic. But yeah, so to start off, I'm gonna pull. Well, obviously, we'll look at these vector scopes. It's like towards the bottom half of the scope, which means overall it's a very dark image. Which means the highlights are going to be holding the most blue. So when it comes to the highlights, I'm going to pull some of the blue out of the gain, like this. And see, it's already starting to move towards green. Now, I don't want it to go completely green like this way. I also would like to pump a little bit of green into it like that. Not too much. But it's still kind of looking like it still looks blue. Like it's greener, but it still looks blue. So I'm going to come over here to this next one and bring my tint to the green side. However, the lift, if we want to bring it over to this side, we want the lift. I'm sorry, if we want to bring the main color from this side here, then we want the lift to be opposite of where we want. So we're going to go like to, say, here. Bring the lift up there. And then maybe bring the shadows down just a bit. Nah, actually probably shouldn't bring the shadows down. It's already clipping like crazy. So, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I am going to Shift S to put a node beforehand. And I am going to boost up the gain like this. Just the overall gain. That doesn't really help that much. So I'm going to undo that. Okay, so to make her look a little bit less blue, I am going to drop in another node. Actually, I should probably put in a parallel node, but I'm going to try it this way first. Actually, put it after this one. And I am going to draw. Let me see how much movement there is. Okay, so yeah, I am going to take a power window. I'm going to put it over her face. Nope, that's the soft edge. Right here. Maybe bring it up a bit like that. That's pretty soft. Bring it in here. And then, just for good measure, I'm going to track this. So I'm going to track both directions. Okay, good. So that's nice and tracked. And then I am going to, in the window here, bring up yeah, I am going to have to kind of bring this in a bit and then soften it out a little bit more. Actually. This is new. Is it because I motion tracked it that I can't adjust the inside-outside softness? Huh. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that is ugly. That's more like the color we're going for, though. So, I'm going to go to my HDR, and I'm going to bring the global maybe to like more of a green-yellow. It is not looking very good, but... So global's green-yellow. I'm going to bring the dark to like... Bring the dark a little bit to like the more magenta area. Then the next one, gonna bring the light green up. No, this isn't looking very good. I hate working with treated footage. Okay, so Control D. So yeah, that's what it was before. Very blue, very glacial. And now it's looking kind of like... It's actually looking more like sepia and like film noir-ish, which is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I can't see just just destroying an image with orange just makes it look like something out of a Tarantino film. But okay, let me redo that. Undo that. Undo the global. Okay. So, yeah, one thing that really helps when it comes to like color grading footage like this is to know like the source color space that it was filmed in. Again, I've said it like 3 times already, but this is treated footage, so it's in Rec 709 or Rec 2020, most likely Rec 709. But it's very difficult to work with footage that's already been professionally color graded. So like if you're trying to do anything that is like super fantastical with it, it's really, really tough. So so basically what it comes down to it is like you can, yeah, see, like it's looking, I don't know. I hate working with graded footage. So what was it that I did to this that made it so ugly again? I forget. Well, so this was the node that started it all. And I think what I was trying to do was, okay, you know what? Let me just restart from scratch. And I'm going to reset node grade. Okay. Alt SSS. So I'm going to start off by like trying to counter the blue of the image by pumping in some warm temperature. See what that does. So it kind of just pushes it into like a gray area, so making it like semi-neutral, which could be beneficial to like trying to make a giant color grading change. So now, since we've got temp, I'm just going to label this temp. TWMP? Nah. More like, what in the actual F2 should change this? You hear this? Black magic. F2 should change the node labels just as a hotkey. Okay, so that brings it to a neutral temp, kind of. If I put too much into it, it'll just make it warm. So now it's kind of neutral-ish, I should say. Okay, so now I can probably boost the gain a little bit, see how that looks. Okay. Got the gain. Now let me how about gamma? Okay, so yeah, that brings the shadows up. Nice. Got the gain. Got the shadow up. So now let's pumps. Ooh, wow. That's really bad. So bring the lift into like the magenta reddish area, and then I'm going to drop the gamma colors into like, say, just a little bit. However, that doesn't fix our face problem. So is it Shift P for parallel? No. Alt P. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if this is what I'm looking for. Again, I'm gonna have to probably color or motion track this. Get some. Ellipse mask is probably not the best choice, but it'll suit for just a brief demonstration, I guess. Oop, that's the soft edge again. Then I'll make it a little bit softer. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Motion track. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how this does. Let's push the tint towards the magenta. That's giving her a little bit more human pallor, I guess. Okay, and then remember what I said about skin tones? We're going to go over here to our vector scope. And look, we got red and yellow, so we're going to push the gain over towards the red and yellow just a little bit. And see how it's starting to go towards that skin line. It's a little bit too red. But, or a little bit too orange, rather. So I bring it up to... My mask isn't too great, but, you know, I can bring this up a bit. Maybe change the angle just slightly. Actually, that's probably a better idea. Just change the angle. Okay. All right, so she's looking, although she's got like up here, it's like just, it's not reaching. So like, I might just have to. Here, let's do that. How's this? And then maybe get a little bit more of that ear. Okay. Okay, yeah, so look, she's got a little bit more of a regular, not freezing cold skin pallor to her. So that's good, and it's motion tracked, so it follows her. I mean, it's not great right now, but like this is just for demonstration purposes. So now that she's got a little bit of a skin fix, let's see if we can bump some more green in here without completely blowing it out. So if her skin is up in this area, we'll try and bring the green down to like there. I've been lurking for a while. We'll continue. Hey, that's all right, Nicholson. That's all good. How you doing tonight? You doing okay? Okay, and then here's a little something we can do to finish up is like we can add just a special little vignette over here. I know it's not like very verdant like a forest scene, but like what do we expect here? Just chilling? Same, buddy. Yeah, someone requested that I give like a little brief, very layman's example of color grading footage, and so here I am. You can probably guess by the footage who it is, but then I am going to just add, let's just say I'll add like a, oh, gotta select what I want to do. What? What's going on here? Oh, okay, there it is. Like that, like that. And then we can like that, and then we can drop the shadows, although we have to invert it. Don't want to make it too terribly dark, so I want to completely just destroy the footage, but and then put a Shift D or Alt S actually, just to give it a nice little vignette here, make it nice and dark. So here's what we had before, incredibly blue, and here it looks a little bit greener, less frigid, and yeah, so, and then going back, here's what we had before. This is what we got now. Now it's a little bit warmer. This is less blue and more greenish with like a healthier looking skin tone ish. And now final one, Gyatso. I don't really know what I should do with this one. Get rid of that audio first, and then So yeah, we got Fiery Aang, a little bit greener Katara, and we got dead ass Gyatso. So, what should we do with Gyatso? Oh, you know what I need to do though? I need to adjust some of the filters on my mic while I'm remembering. Compressor. Bring the threshold down a little bit more. Or bring it up a little bit more. Nah, down. So the next time I'm whispering, it doesn't get cut off, hopefully. Okay. Okay, cool. So this one, I have no clue what to do with this one. It's not like it's all gray. Yeah, I don't know. What to do. What to do. What to do. I got no flipping idea. Okay. I have an idea. Let's make it look more heavenly. Like... Well, no, actually. That doesn't really make sense. Let's make it look a little bit more sinister. If we can. It's already super dark, but... I can go back to my HDR wheels. And, oh, you know what? Here. I'm going to bring you down so that the other peeps can see. There. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a little bit of room to play with, so I'm going to bring up the gamma. Oh, let me look at the parade. Yeah, it is super duper clinging to the shadows in this, although obviously because you know nothing but straight black here, borderline clipping even. But if I bring up the gamma, it's going to bring up those highlights and you can see a little bit of information, not much, but you can also see that it's a little bit more, looks a little bit more blue actually. But the scope is telling us that there's not as much blue, so it might actually be green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the green out a little bit. And you know, you can see that it's getting kind of like bluish purpley. And I'm also going to I'm going to offset some of the blue as well. Bring the blue down. And now it's making a little bit more yellowish. So then for the lift, I'm going to bring in some red. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drop the shadows back again. And then the highlights, I'm going to boost them. Okay. Okay, let me readjust my posture because I'm getting into business mode, go mode, if you will. All right. So now I wonder what it'll look like if I boost the global up into the warmer temp. Or do we want it into the colder temp? It was already pretty cold beforehand, so I guess it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm going to push warm and I'm going to push magenta a bit just to see how that looks. Yeah, so to me, this kind of says that it was a little bit more violent, like his death. Well, I mean, he's obviously at peace now, but like this is kind of like saying that there was horror that happened here, which obviously there was, but you get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, rather. So then shadow, let's see how shadow looks when we just go slightly around and see which like feels the best here. Maybe we should even drop the dark a little bit more. No? Huh. Did I do the wrong one? Oh, that's right. I need to do this one. No? Is it because I'm already done so in the primaries? Oh, you know what? Yeah. Right. So. Let's, hmm. Hmm. Makes his death look fiery. But I guess this is actually the scene with Aang, so I guess that kind of makes sense. And then we're going to go back here and we're going to maybe increase the contrast just a wee bit. Okay, so there it is, looking green, aged, kind of dead. And now it's looking kind of like there's some like reddish or purplish, like kind of like violence or like a little bit chaos going on right there. Anyways, that's what it says to me. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to bring in the clips again. Okay, so here's before, after, here's before, after, and here's before. I'll go to this one. Before, after. Let's see what the medallion looks like. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. That's what you get when you work with treated footage. That's basically why people just absolutely destroy this footage with like different effects and whatnot whenever they make these fan edits, because the color grading portion of it is kind of tough. So anyways, I am going to start a new project. Don't save. Okay, so gonna reopen another instance of Davinci, and I'm just gonna make some shorts. Gonna try to, at least. I don't know how many awesome moments I had with my last few streams these last couple days. Create a new timeline. Oh, I should probably create a new timeline. Boom. Chicka boom. I'm saying chicka boom. Oh, you're friggin' loading. Okay. Okay. Actually, let me get my VODs in here. Recordings. Boom. And okay. So should probably readjust that streamer bot to be like every Can't do that on stream right now. Actually, I can. Let me think. And then I'm gonna adjust this Twitch shout out. Or my Discord shout out, rather. Okay, triggers. Let me see this real quick. Action. Guess I'll just have to make a new one. Okay. Core. Live action. There it is. Yeah, we'll say 50 minutes. Minutes. 30 seconds. No. 6 is a minute. So 3,000, I think. 3,000 seconds. Okay. And then we'll delete that trigger. Boom. Yes. Cool. All right. Every hour now. Should be, anyways. Okay. Internet browsing. Now, gonna pause the music for a minute and then take a look at some of the oh wait, actually I need to make a new timeline. Oops. Timeline, create new timeline. Say signal. Create. All right, cool. So now we'll get the VOD, bring in one instance of the VOD. That's odd. Why'd you do that? It's MP4. I also requested that you record all 6 of my audio tracks. Why did you not do that? Okay, so first things first. Do that, do that. Oop. Not going to zoom, but we'll bring this over here. Then we will crop. It's the cropping. There you are. Crop left. So we get there. Crop right. Right's pretty much done. Crop the top. That's pretty good. Then the bottom. Good enough. So then we will take this and we will put the pivot directly over here. And that's just for the transform. Okay. Oh, not that. So that way when we scale, it scales from that and not over here. Okay. Go up here. Just to fill the screen. That's pretty good. This clip does not have any audio, so that's great. Wonderful. Unless my preferences got mixed up. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. No, I need all D's. Game. Yeah. Please save, for the love of God. Stop doing this to me. Oh, it's just really, really quiet. So this is not recorded the way I wanted it to. Oh, you know what it is? It's just that the game is so low in audio that you can barely hear it. So that's not ideal. However, let's see if we can bring this down. Oops, that's the anchor point. I don't want to do that. And I'm going to just push it ever so slightly over there. Okay, see how that looks. It's not so bad. I definitely need to do some adjustments on my audio levels, though, because that is ridiculous. Well, this recording is not going to do it for me. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to close out Davinci. I'm going to mess around with some of my OBS settings in a second. First, I'm going to go use the bathroom. So I'll be right back.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, trash pickup comes today, doesn't it?
Yep, that's right.
And you paid the bill, right? Because it's your month.
No.
You didn't pay the bill?
Yeah, that's right.
But you're going to, right?
Nope.
Why not, Frank? I don't want the trash to pile up and start to stink.
It won't.
I mean, the Faulkners already hate us, for God's sake.
Kevin, relax. Trash is gonna get taken care of. I gotta set up something else.
Oh, okay. Who's the new company?
Hell,
What?
I'm just stoked we were able to get the same day. 'Cause adapting to a new schedule's a nightmare.
Hold on. You said hell.
Yep.
Like the hell?
The very same.
You're f***ing with me.
No, not at all.
So you're gonna send...
Okay, so I guess I can't really be messing with my OBS settings while I'm streaming. So I can stop recording though. I can mess with my recording settings though, I think. No, I can't. Not while I'm streaming. Okay. Well, just to pass the time for a little while, I think I can play some I'll play some Call of Duty. How about that? It's all gone off the rails. Oh, still loading. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to probably compile the shaders again. So that just made all my monitors flash. Preloading shaders. Yep. Update requires restart. And now, what is this? Why are you doing that? Oh, geez, here we go. Here we go. It's just destroying everything. Oh boy. It's gonna make all my screens flicker a bit again. Okay, so it's like the resolution of my game got changed or something. That is weird. Graphics, let me oh, I got changed to 1920. I don't know how, but it was. It's only playing at 1080 for some reason. Why is it doing that? Yeah. So I'm having some issues with Call of Duty. It does not want to get out of... It won't go any higher than 1080p. And it's supposed to be 2K 1440. No, well, yeah. It's Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna Alt F4 out of it. Oh, I don't care about this. it just did this thing where when I was trying to load it up, it made all of my monitors flicker, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. Let me make sure that my stream is still going out. Okay, yeah, it is. Good. Let me... Are you full screen or borderless? Full screen. Full screen exclusive. Let's try again. An error occurred of this game launching. The game is already launching. Alright, so let's task manager this. Alt enter to give it a little slap. Maybe. It says it's already running somewhere, and I don't know where it's running. Try it again. Why are you running? An error occurred while launching this game. Game already running. Oh, it's not, though. Happened to me in other games. Okay, so Alt enter, Alt enter. Nope, nope. Stop. Confirm. Okay, so stop. It was still running in Steam somehow. So there's that. Okay, let's try this again. Isn't it a non-gaming stream night? Yeah, it was. I was going to be editing some shorts, but the short recordings got messed up. Like, all the audio tracks weren't separated, so it's pretty much unusable. So I was just like, might as well. Okay. It just did that thing where it flickered my screen. Check health. What's that mean? Oh. What? It is not going to 1440 for some reason. Check stream health and OBS. It had some tiny buffers. It looks okay to me. Full screen exclusive. Auto. Oh wait, do you have DLSS on? Oh, I might. Try turning off image scaling completely. Okay. I'm not even seeing image scaling. Interface, maybe? No. Yeah, it's under quality. I was just looking at that, but maybe it's because I'm still in the store menu. It just looks like trash. Yeah, it's still got me locked to 1920. Quality, okay. Upscaling, sharpening is off. Dynamic resolution's off. DLSS is off. Nope. Hmm. Thanks, Corridor. Corridor Digital. Okay. Let me check it on my phone real quick. Maybe there's a... Already Googled it. But like, come on. Is it not even... It's not even showing up in OBS. What the fuck is going on? Every time I... Anytime I try to tab out of it, it just breaks. This is annoying. Big time. Real-time stream problems. Oh, might as well put some music on while I'm waiting. Unless that's not going to work either. Ricochet no like OBS, no kidding. And it completely crashed when tried alt tabbing out. There, send it. Okay, well, guess I won't be playing Call of Duty then. Pop, 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 pop. So I don't have Cyberpunk queued up, but maybe. I don't think I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals again. I'm kind of sick of that game. Guess I'll just play some Path of Exile, actually. Come on. There we go. See, look at that. Look at that. Lovely 1440p. Here we go. Good old posteriors. Wait, hold on. Lovely 1440p with low settings and DLSS on. You know what? I ain't trying to push my system with my 9th gen Intel CPU, so sue me. Although that is a good point. Video reflex. Not Vulkan. Adaptive. There, do that one. NVIDIA DLSS. Happy. All right. As long as you're happy, Soap, that's all that matters. Okay, so where do I have to go now? The Ogham Village. Already looks better thanks to video. No kidding. Travel to the Cemetery of the Eternals. Return to the Cemetery of the Eternals and search for Draven. Okay, I can do that. Where is the Eternals? The cemetery, though. Didn't go there. I know I went there already. Grellwood. Grimtangle. That's the one. Boom. I remember when Lost Ark came out, we all went rampage on that game. I played Lost Ark a little bit too. Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was the Amazon game, right? Oh, right. Okay, go search for Draven. Right. 2 memorial key pieces.
Did you find the other key?
No. I'm on the way, though. Amazon published it? Yeah, I thought so.
Good night.
Oh, jeez. I didn't even see my health going down. I'm out of practice. And somehow PoE 2 looks exactly what I remembered PoE looking like. I never played PoE 1, so I wouldn't know. Mausoleum of the Praetor. Draven's
Our
dictum.
victory is never complete, so long as the Ezamites resist us. Let this graveyard erase their stain on the land.
From the fact that you just died, I already realized you never played PoE. What, from dying? People who've played PoE have also died. What are you talking about? Let me make sure I'm not up. I see a chest I would have missed.
Good night.
Desert rune, alright. I mean, it's not the only top-down MMORPG dungeon crawl in the world, but requires unique gameplay. Yeah, sure does. Ooh. I didn't want to do that.
This place harbors an everlasting malice.
Malice. Yep. It's so dark in here.
Good night.
Interesting. What is this? I swear even watching this makes you want to play it so much. Well, why not? I'm 1 for 1 on games that I've told you that you should buy, right? I can't go down there. Yeah, no, if I buy it, I'll never make myself work again and you'll be bankrupt. Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Stay still.
Ow. You tell yourself you'll save up on money. So it's 2 cons versus 1 pro. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't need that. Well, it's 1 pro is a con, yeah. That's true. Oh, jeez. Ooh, uncut skill gem. Alright. Tempest Bell.
Vaulting Impact is an effective tool for closing in on enemies. Tempest Bell must be charged up by hitting enemies.
No thanks. And then it's you. Not you. H? J? No. G, that's what it was. Here. Alright. So, vaulting impact. Gotta be honest, I think I'm gonna be using vaulting impact a lot more than I'm using... Oh, not that. This. Okay. G, I.
Fresh blood.
Face your demand.
Nice. All right. This poison blood. Ow. Cortison. Free gold. Nice. Ow. No, not that way. Why'd you roll that way, you silly Billy. Just open up Lost Ark to check up on recent reviews and see how it's doing. And, uh-oh. Give me the news. How's it doing? I am shocked.
Ravage.
No. 2,000 hours on record sucks. 8,000 hours on record. That's crazy. Play a different game. 3,000 hours on record. So, those messages are kind of conflicting to me. Because they're saying this game sucks, play a different game. But they've put more hours than I've probably put in any game ever. It's probably like League of Legends, where like the people who play the game ridiculous amounts just have like a huge love-hate relationship with it, although it is actually a bad game. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Look at all this. Holy crap. That's insanity. Okay, well, actually, I should be going this way, I think. There's also a long negative review from someone with 11,000 hours. Oh. Well, the long negative review probably will have some actual points to, like, suss over. In fact, it's so long, I don't think I could even post it on Discord due to the character limit with Nitro. Oh, jeez, dude. That's crazy. That is something else. Die. Yeah, the review is long, but their main issue is that the game is slowly dying and it takes them longer to find a party to raid with than it would take to do weekly raid quests. Oh, okay. I mean, that's valid, but that's not a game thing. Dead stink. Jeez, dead stink. Come on. Mantle, added leggings. Yeah, it makes 0 sense to write a negative review because you have nobody to play with. Right, yeah.
Stay still.
I must maintain a fine balance.
Ah, crud. That would be like me writing a negative review on the original Modern Warfare. Right, yeah, no kidding. Okay, so pelt mantle. I don't need superior straw sandals. Might need that. Also got this. I guess I might as well use Tempest Bell. Or I could upgrade Glacial Cascade. Is that the one that I was just
Glacial
using?
Cascade is a
Yes.
cold.
It's Ice Nova. Glacial Cascade. Okay. Spark. Oh, I don't have any more skill slots. Whatever. Shiny Robe of the Seal. 74, that's 51. Do this. 65. Ooh. It's a legendary one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
My strength is not sufficient.
Oh, I don't. Damn, that sucks. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna take the face mask. Think. Alright. Anyways, 4 a.m. time to go to bed. Have a nice rest of the stream. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, rather. Rest well. I'll talk to you later.
Good night.
Okay. I am so lost. Oh.
The dreamer guides.
The Dreamer Gods. Use more strength. Yep. Okay. Righty. Now back to being lost. Been here. Oh, okay. Nah, I don't need to go there. I didn't go all the way over here. Checkpoint. Nice. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, it's another one of these.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here.
Stay still.
Your soul is mine. Cut down. Your meaningless life ends now.
Ow.
The spirit's hunger. Cut down. Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. Your meaningless
Oh, jeez. Oh,
life
jeez.
ends now. Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. I will end your meaningless life.
Sugar.
The spirit's hunger. Your intrusion will be punished. Succumb to the Empire. You
Come
cannot
on.
stop me. Rend your soul. Succumb to the Empire. Cut down. Your soul is mine. These spirits are mine. Acidia! I will end your meaningless life. Servants, my beloved Acidia! Cut down!
I am with
Rend your soul! Cut down! You're my beloved Acidia.
at your request.
These spirits are mine! The Eternals will never surrender! Perish! Your intrusion will be punished! I am your master!
You are not my master.
Cut down! Acidia!
You're not my babysitter.
Here, my beloved.
Shit.
Here! The spirits yearn! To me, Acidia, your intrusion will be punished!
I am with
Ow.
Your intrusion will be punished! Servants, obey! Rend your soul! You cannot
There we go.
stop
Come on.
me.
Come on.
Rend your soul!
Oh no. Oh my god, that is bullshit. That is fucking bullshit.
Spirit's hunger!
Fuck that.
My beloved Acidia.
That makes me angry. Okay, I'm gonna look see if I've got something that... A normal item to a magic item with one modifier. Okay. Magic item to a rare item. Alright. Dual beam long quarterstaff. Then normal item to a magic item. So I can do that. Maybe. Do I have any normal items? Okay. I thought I had a regal orb. Do I not? Why, exalted orb. A rare item with a new random modifier. Increase light radius. Go to accuracy rating. Nah. I'm gonna save it. Okay, let's try again. Hopefully we don't fall to bullshit this time.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here! Spirits are mine! Rend your soul! Cut down! You cannot stop me! Cut down! Your meaningless life ends now! Succumb to the end. My beloved Asinia! Cut down!
Here, my beloved.
Your soul is mine! Cut down! The spirits yearn! I will end your meaningless life! Your intrusion will be punished!
Oh boy.
My beloved Asinia!
I am here, my
Jeez.
Rend your soul! To me, Asinia.
I am with you.
Cut down! Succumb to the Empire! These spirits are mine! You cannot stop me!
Oh my god.
I command you.
Okay.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here! Your meaningless life ends now! Rend your soul! These spirits are mine! Cut down! Your meaningless life ends now! Rend your soul! Your meaningless life! The Eternals will never surrender! Rend your soul!
Stay still.
To me, Asinia. These spirits are mine!
Here, my beloved.
Jesus, Jesus.
Your intrusion will be punished. Your meaningless life ends now. I am your master. Succumb to the Empire. Come down, my beloved Asinia. Your meaningless life ends now.
Your request.
Your meaningless life ends now, Asinia. Rend your soul.
With you, Draven.
Cut down! I will end your meaning, my beloved Asinia!
At your request. At your request.
Perish! To me, Asinia.
I am here, my beloved.
I command you, cut down! Asinia!
I answer your
You
call.
cannot stop me! Kill! Rend your soul! My beloved Asinia!
I am here, my beloved.
Your soul is mine! Succumb to the Empire! These spirits are mine! Your meaningless life ends now! Your intrusion will be punished! My beloved Asinia!
I am here.
I command you! Cut down! Your meaningless life ends now! To me, Asinia, your soul!
I am with you, Draven. I am with
Rend your soul! Your soul is mine! I will end your my beloved Asinia! Rend your soul!
request.
These spirits are mine! Your intrusion will be punished! My beloved Asinia!
I am here.
There we go.
Let the Ezamites buried here finally know peace.
Placed boots. 38. 19. Rimtown. 33. 4. 13. I don't need those. I'll take that so I can sell it. And I don't need that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Mausoleum of the Praetor. Oh. Yep, gotta go all the way. Find the way back. To the gate. Wonderful. Ow. need to upgrade my weapons. I do have the keys, yes.
Do my eyes again deceive me? You have the keys. You showed those eternal.
Yep. Alright, great. Let's go.
At last, it's open. Praise the first one.
And this is gonna be a big ass boss fight, I'm betting.
What is this?
Excuse me.
Graves, Isabel, Torko, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family. This doesn't make any sense. They're dead.
Put Lachlan to
Those
rest.
bastard Eternals. I must make them pay.
Oh, I gotta fight him.
Make them suffer!
Oh gosh, he's friggin' something else. Ow. Jeez. My God, anytime I want to frickin'... Ooh, I just want to smash my keyboard. Good thing my wife's sleeping, or else I probably would. Okay. Corded headphones are bullshit. I plugged them in because I thought they might be low. I no longer care. Yeah, you stay over there, cord. Okay. Let's try again. Ow, ow. Ah. I don't like that. Ah. I'm so sick of this always happening. That was a close one.
Rejoin your family, tortured soul.
Taking that. Taking that. Taking that. Not taking that. Yeah, I'll take that. Bone wand.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
I'll need that. Still? All right. Okay. Take it to Una. Take it to Una, and that's gonna be it. Clear field encampment. That's right. Una?
You found the ring. This will most certainly break the Count's binding. Give me a moment.
The Hooded One.
Yes.
Not you.
How long has it been? I was hunted. The Count, he stole something that is beyond dangerous. It will cause sickness, then madness. It can still be contained. We must put the seed back.
This
There's nothing
seed.
in the dreamer's teachings
That the
about
source
a
of
being
Ogum's
like
affliction.
this.
Yes. Please, find it. I am still too weak. This will only grow worse.
So if
Right.
we are to heal this land, we must find the seed.
I've traveled
Beyond our
over
clan
500
graves is the
leagues to
hunting
give you
grounds.
my seed.
Cut through those to reach the village. Please, go as quickly as you can and see what you can find. I fear there is not much time.
Okay. Identify items. Oh. Enter the hunting grounds. Okay.
Make haste.
Whatever. We go see if I can get any
This hooded one is
upgrades.
here on your honor. Don't take this as a threat. What would you like?
74, 65. I'll sell that.
I'll find some use for that.
I'll sell this. I got some gold, son. So that's 19 and 15. So that's 26 and 15. That's 24. Maximum mana. I don't need to worry about that. Although I should wear that. Yeah. Woven focus. I think that's an Una thing. Upgrade killing palm. Why is there a exclamation point here? Oh, it's just because I've already got it equipped. Maybe. I don't know.
Anything take your fancy?
Yeah, I don't want this.
That'll be useful.
Alrighty. Una.
Sorry.
Sell.
I've collected these over time.
That's great. Take
Do
this.
you think it's beautiful?
Yes, it is.
I
Here.
accept.
Takes this as well. Great. And this as well. Probably should have gave that to him. And then we'll put these here. Okay. All right.
Goodbye.
Now I'm going to exit. Yep. And that's going to be it for me tonight. So, I'm going to try and get these recording settings for OBS set right, and then that's going to be it for me. So, I will catch everybody later. See you guys Wednesday. Adios.